Hey guys, and welcome back to my second DSP video on my channel. And today I want to cover a memology video he uploaded 10 days ago showcasing DSP's e-begging. So I'm gonna let sections of the video play and I will pop in here and there and give my thoughts as we go along.
About a half an hour away from the end of the show. We're only at $24 to support.
$24 in support is fantastic. You should be grateful that your community is even willing to give you money at this point.
Historically, every single time that I do this react show, we get nearly no support during the show. The viewers plummet. Like right now, like I said, we have around 300 viewers on YouTube. We have like maybe 30 viewers on Kick. When we start the react show, we're not even gonna have 200 viewers between the two. Obviously, I don't want to see the streak end because I'm doing a finale to the react show. So please support the stream now.
I get that your react show is not getting the support that you wanted, but the fact that you have a community that actually supports you still and even gives you a little bit of money is fantastic. You should be grateful again for what you get and not expecting more every single time. Because, like, it feels like you're moving the goalpost, which you keep saying that your detractors are doing. That they're moving the goalpost and nothing is good enough. But, quite frankly, you're doing the same thing.
Before people take off, let's get some support going. Let's get some gifted subs over on Kick. We got none. Let's get some memberships and gifted memberships on YouTube. We've got none. Let's get a big tip it. Let's get that rolling, okay? It's too much work. I can't. For just me doing it, I can't. I'm sorry. You know?
I get that he wants the momentum to continue, but the way that he's going about it is not the way to do it, and there will be more examples of that later on.
All right, guys, final segment, final chance. If you want to support the stream, please do, guys. I'm going to be very honest now. Look at this. I'm very nervous. I don't want the streak to end. That's terrible. That's where it makes me feel very, very nervous. What's going to happen if I don't make a lot this week and I can't pay my bills and stuff, right? Right?
And in this clip, Memology adds a previous segment from a previous stream where DSP talks about how he's nervous and that what's gonna happen if he can't pay his bills. And current DSP is talking about how he's nervous that the streak will die after 59 streams. If the streak dies, it dies. That's gonna happen at some point. It is what it is. You tried, it failed. You can either try again or think of other ways to encourage or incentivize your community to financially support you more or get to the levels that you expect.
Just because we're doing the final react show. I'm nervous right now. I don't know what's going to happen. I hope that people will support, but people really don't support the react show that often. So it makes me very nervous. I hope this is not the end of the streak. I'm nervous about it now. And I'm going to be worrying about it the whole fucking show. And it pisses me off because I shouldn't be doing that. I haven't had that feeling in a while. And I want this momentum to continue. I want to do the Decades menu on Friday with all of you. I want to freaking be doing Stellar Blade when we hit 276.
And again, he's talking about how nervous he is, that the momentum will die off and the streak will die. And I get that, you know, whatever. But... And also he mentions goals like the decade-long menu or whatever at Taco Bell and playing Stellar Blade if they reach the goal that the West Streak did when it died 4 years ago. And in my opinion, the goals are not that terrible. But seeing a middle-aged man stuff food in his face and give his review is not really the most entertaining thing to watch on a Friday night, but it is what it is, I guess.
Bloodborne, preserve the streak. No, we actually have to do the final react show. It's a commitment that I made. The members need to have their final week here. Okay, really, I have to do the react show. I can't just say, hey, because we got low support today, cancel the react show and do Bloodborne.
I will give him props for this. The fact that he is sticking out and actually doing the react show even though he knows it's not a good supporting show to do, the fact that he's still doing it and not switching to something he knows will get more support is commendable. You know, credit where credit is due. There's not a lot of credit to give DSP, honestly, but that's at least something.
No doubts that the Bloodborne stream will be supported. But yeah, right now, this makes me nervous. Hey, there's a ton of you on the stream right now. There's really no excuse. We got 300 people on YouTube. We got like 30, 40 people on Kick, all right? There's no excuse right now. Keep that streak alive. Let's do it.
And here is where my issue with DSP's e-begging comes in. Not just because he does it, but the way he does it is a huge issue for me because it honestly is annoying. And he says there's literally no excuse not to hit the goal because of the amount of people that are watching him right now on both platforms. You know, there is an excuse. The fact that people can't afford to give you $150 a stream, $300 a day, 6 days a week. That, you know, that's not possible. You know, you should never expect that, and I know you want to try and encourage your community by being like, oh my god, there's no excuse, let's do it, blah blah blah, but no, I don't like that, nobody likes that, and that's one of the issues that I have with the way that DSP e-begs.
Alright, well guys, I guess that's it. Let's end the show. I was hopeful, but I guess not. I guess this will be the end of the streak. We're throwing in the towel, this is it. I give up. I throw in the towel now. Here's my towel. I give up. I wave the flag. 59 streams, all for naught.
59 streams, all for naught, is what he says. DSP, sit down. Listen. All for naught. You managed to have people give you $150 every stream for 59 streams. That is incredible. That is a lot of money. You should be grateful and not be like, all for naught. All for naught? What the heck are you talking about? That is incredible that you have managed to get people to give you $300 for a little less than a month. You know, that's insane. That's crazy. You should be grateful. You should just be, thank you guys for all the support. You are amazing. I would never be here where I am without you guys. Thank you. And not be like, oh, 59 streams all for naught. Come on, dude.
We end the streak today. We could only raise $27 on the podcast, so I give up. It's over. It's completely over. All right? All right.
We can only raise $27 in the podcast. Do I really need to keep repeating what I've been saying, what I briefly said in my previous video, and what I have said so far in this one? You know, I am a content creator myself. I make mid-tier videos at best, and I do low-tier, mid-tier streams at best. But I don't have goals like that every single day, and when I get financial support, it goes straight back into streaming, whether it is saving for new equipment, or buying new games, or doing something that will make my streaming more fun, or more interactive, or something. And if I reached $27 in a little over an hour or two, I would be so grateful and so shocked that people were kind enough to give me that amount of money. And that's where I think me and DSP differ a lot in the way that we handle our content creations. Granted, this is his job, and for me it's just a hobby, so their motivations are different. Like, we have way different motivations on why we stream, but come on, dude.
I think I have the pop-ups working, which we should have to use today, because folks, right now, we are actually a far cry from having hit our goals this morning to keep the streak alive.
And this particular clip is an old one, because he's using his starting soon screen, which is just, you know, an image slideshow of things, and it's not a podcast with the camera and everything. He didn't do that for a very long time when he was streaming, and I think this was also on Twitch. So, and it might have also been during the Vestric era, and you know, that he haven't hit his goals this morning, which means that this might have been the intro to his late stream, because I don't know when particularly this particular clip was from, but the way that he just talks about financial support and goals and everything just rubs me the wrong way, and I just felt like I needed to take this particular video of Memology, where he showcases the e-begging in one stream with a few clips here and there from previous streams, which is just a few weeks old or even years old, and that's what I wanted to do. And if you guys want me to go in depth on other Memology videos, you know, let me know. But yeah, I don't know what to say anymore, honestly.
I certainly hope that you will support the stream now that we're about to start, to let us continue with our streak, hit our goals, get our big reward on Friday, which is me trying out the entire Decades menu at Taco Bell, continue on with the ongoing streak. Remember, if we happen to hit 276 straight streams of hitting the goals, I'm going to play Stellar Blade, which you guys have requested.
And again, he repeats the goals, which I don't see any problem with, because there are people that might have joined later, like after he talked about it the first time, and just repeating it every once in a while during a stream, there's nothing wrong with it. But there are things that he does in this particular video from the same stream that I do see problems with, and I have showcased that a little bit so far.
Okay. Please support the stream today, right? Please. Let's keep the streak going. We're at 59 straight streams. Just because I'm doing my final react show today, let's not let this streak end. Please support with super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships on the YouTube side, subs and gifted subs over on Kick, and of course tips. Right now, sadly, I don't see many or any of the regulars who support the stream. I'm nervous. I'm hoping that we will hit the goals today. I don't want 59 straight streams to end just because I'm doing a react show.
It's not just because of the react show that your streak is on thin ice and may die today. Remember, this video was 10 days old from Emology, so the stream is probably 11 or 12 days old at this point. But it's not just because of the react show, it's because of the way that you talk and you sound so condescending towards the people that support you, and you sound so ungrateful when you get support, and when you don't get enough support in your eyes, you get pissy about it and nervous and yada yada yada. And that's an issue for me. It rubs me and so many others the wrong way, and for good reasons too.
Right? So I certainly hope you guys will support the stream today in some way if you can.
And again, he talks about that he hopes that people will support his stream, and in the previous clip he also mentioned that he doesn't see any of the supportive regulars. And you know, maybe they're busy, maybe they are just lurking and don't want to, you know, have attention on them by supporting you. Like, there's a million reasons as to why people don't want to support a particular streamer, or streamers in general. Maybe they don't have enough, they don't have a lot of money. And the money that they do have is just to get by and to make sure that they themselves survive. So giving anything to you is maybe not within reason for them. So you should be grateful for the people that do support you. Again, I have to repeat that so many times, and I'm not sure how often I can say that before it just becomes redundant, but come on, dude.
Feels nothing like what those people said, right? Like, you would think, if you listen to my detractors, that today, in the hour and 10 minutes I've been broadcasting, that I would have mentioned contributions 17, 18 times and yelled at all of you for not hitting a contributions goal so far. How many times have I mentioned it? Once. I get you to count twice because I'm saying it again right now. And I'll mention it a few more times over the day, and that's it. I don't sit here talking about it all day. I don't want to sit here talking about it all day. It bothers me. I want to make content. I want this to be a fun, interactive, social session where we all get something out of it. It's not just about making money. In fact, if I never had to mention this, I never would. And I mean that too.
Enough said. What Memology is putting on screen right now, it just speaks for itself.
Now, this is a normal stream for me. And as you can see, we did not have a good start. I'm very nervous about us continuing our streak of support because this show has not done well historically in the last several months. We have hit the goals the last few weeks, but the fact that we have less viewers and low support before we've even started today, it does make me nervous. Please support the stream today. I would like to focus on just reacting to the final clips and not have to be worrying about this all day. It does worry me because it's something we worked very hard to achieve. I don't want to lose that streak. So please support today if you can. Every single contribution counts and will be added to the goal. All right?
That you didn't have a good start to the stream today? What are you on? $29 is a lot of money, and that is money that a lot of people don't have to spend on anything other than what they absolutely need to spend it on, like bills and rent, mortgages, whatever. So the fact that you have $29 already is a fantastic start, and again, you should be grateful for the things that you have, and that the people are supporting you is incredible, and you should be grateful and not be like, oh my god, this is not a good start. That is true, it's not a good start, it's a fantastic start. Be grateful, DSP. Be grateful.
I'm very nervous. Very, very nervous. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, if I can make streaming more profitable by building up a bigger viewer base and more contributions, I may have to make some really, really bad decisions that are just like rocking a hard place decisions, you know? Calling companies that I owe money to and telling them I can't pay you what you expect me to pay. Can we negotiate? possibly not even paying a mortgage that I owe money on.
And again, Memology is showing an older clip of DSP talking about, again, money and trying to e-beg even more. And he has to renegotiate with companies and mortgages and yada 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 to make sure that he doesn't get into any more trouble. This just goes to show that DSP has been doing this for many, many years. The way that he talks about money, the way he tries to guilt trip his audience by saying that he needs to talk to companies and renegotiate and whatever. You know, it's all a manipulative tactic to make people feel bad for him and give him money.
Oh, let's see here. I received a $2 tip from Adam. Let's try to prime the pump for contributions. Stellar Blade is at risk. Yes, as I said, I was very worried about today because today is the final React show, and the React show just hasn't been doing well. Usually if we hit a goal, the funding goal for the day, it's because we hit it on the podcast. Well, today's podcast was pretty dry. So here we are, and we're at 31 bucks. Which is our goal. I really hope that the goal doesn't end today, the streak. That would really suck. Thank you, Adam, for the first contribution that actually officially happened during the stream. Let us keep the momentum going. Please support in some way. There's a million ways you can contribute. Okay.
And there's a million ways not to contribute. People don't have to give you money. People don't have to contribute to anything that you do. If people want to do it, be grateful for it and thank them and be appreciative of the support that you have been receiving. And saying that the podcast was dry, like, what are you on, DSP? Like, your manipulative tactics are so obvious because you're terrible at manipulating. But at the same time, you're pretty good at it because you have reached the streak for 59 streams, and that is a lot. You should be grateful for that and show that you're grateful and not just be like, oh my god, let's keep the momentum going, let's support, there's a million ways to support. Come on. Let's continue.
All right, guys. Well, we got about 2 hours left on today's show. Thanks for being here. Please support the stream. I'm literally not going to keep mentioning it, but I'm just going to warn you, it looks like the streak's going to end. And, you know, it's been a good run. I really enjoyed it. It sucks if it's going to end this week with the momentum that we've had because of the React show. But, you know, I can't make people contribute because we have to do the final React show, which I'm committed to doing. Okay?
And again, it's not just because of the React show that your streak is at risk of dying. There's so many factors. It's the way that you talk to your audience. It's the way that you e-beg. It's the fact that maybe they don't have enough money left and they've already given you the money that they had to spend on frivolous things to support you and help you. And again, I have to repeat it. Be grateful.
All right, folks, we're going to continue. We have 90 minutes left. We are at $52 in support. We have 98 bucks to go to continue the streak, to get the reward on Friday of the Taco Bell Decades menu, to continue the streak for Stellar Blade, and to keep hitting the goals and felting the trolls. I hope that you guys will support the stream. I'm nervous because I know we probably don't have many viewers today. We actually have more than I thought we actually would. That's actually shocking, and it's probably because a lot of people were watching just to see if we hit the goal or not. Because you can see how, you know, how behind we are compared to a normal stream.
You're not behind on anything. The fact that people are supporting you is amazing. And again, you should be grateful for it. Like, I need to say that so many times that I'm gonna get sick of saying the words be grateful. Because holy crap.
So again, please consider supporting the stream if you can. Anything is appreciated. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, subs, gifted subs, and tips all count towards the goal. Please consider contributing if you can. All right? I hope that you will. Let's keep the support streak going.
And that is the end of the clips that I picked from the Memology video to react to and give my opinions on. So I'm just gonna ramble for a little bit and give you my final thoughts, and that will be it for the video. So Memology did a fantastic job showcasing current DSP's e-begging and previous DSP's e-begging, and how similar it has been for the entire time pretty much. I just focused on this one video that Memology uploaded 10 days ago, and I will link the video in the description if you guys want to see the actual video. My final thoughts on DSP and the e-begging is that there's so many more examples to show, and I feel like if I wanted to do more videos like this one and I react to certain things that he says and the e-begging and stuff, I'm just gonna be repeating everything I did say in this one. Because how many times can one person say or plead to someone else to just be grateful for what they have and what they have accomplished, even with the reputation and trolls and everything? Like, be grateful for what you have, not what you want, and stop moving the goalpost because what you're getting is not good enough in your eyes. Because in everyone else's eyes, it's fantastic. And in my eyes, you know, you have done amazingly so far. And the fact that people support you still is incredible to me. Because I would never want to support someone who talks to me or talks to my fellow community members that way. Ever. That is not how you do things. That's not how you show appreciations and gratefulness for the fact that you have a community that supports you financially. Because a lot of streamers out there don't have that luxury. And yes, it is a luxury that you have someone who actually, you have a fan base that actually wants to support you on pretty much a daily basis. And they have a limited amount of money too. And they cannot afford to give you the money that you expect every single day. It's not possible for them, so they don't support even though they want to, but they can't. So be grateful for the people who do decide to give you money, who do decide to support you financially, even though they have no obligation or responsibility to do so. The fact that you feel like they need to pay for your bills and food and pet things and whatever is just, that's just completely 100% wrong. And it's not fair on them to have someone be so ungrateful for the support that he does get. And honestly, if any of those people ever stumble across this video, just please stop supporting someone who treats you that way. You do not deserve to be treated like you're just a money bank, a pay pig, or someone who's just there to support him financially. So when you don't support him financially, he is extremely ungrateful and he tries to guilt trip you into giving him money again. I don't feel like that's fair on you guys. I don't feel like that's fair on anyone. But that will be it for me today. I think I have proved my point quite clearly. So, thank you guys for the support on my previous video, and let's go on this journey and keep the momentum going, shall we? But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye then!